Yeah, I'd like to speak on a little something that I call the hurry up and wait philosophy. Like the hurry up and wait philosophy is like you go show up early to meet someone and then they're late, but they made a big emphasis about be here on time, but then they're late. That's hurry up and wait philosophy. In other words, it's like, look, I'm elite. If I'm late, it's okay. You better be early, and if you're late, you're fucked. I mean, that's hurry up and wait. People in these positions of power get this hurry up and wait, which isn't efficient. It's inefficient because, I mean, sometimes patience is the virtue. Speed is a luxury if you can attain virtue by the means of speed. Okay? So, I mean, yes, speed is good sometimes. Like in the Bible, it always talks about. I think it's the Gospel of Luke. Not sure, but it always talks about straightway they went here and straightway they did this and straightway it talks about right away. As soon as they encountered a problem, there was some kind of exchange there. You know what I'm saying? So then there's other times, where the art of avoidance was practiced, where, people, look, the crowd got too crazy, so Jesus had to retreat a little bit. Not necessarily retreat, he just had to go, hey, I'm going to get some air, all right? And then, look, he just went to get some air and never came back. End up in a new city now. Because, look, you guys ain't trying to hear me right now, so, look, I said what I need to say, and now I'm going to keep moving. So, that is not hurry up and wait. This is the opposite. This is the right time and place for the right, and the right speed. For instance, let me break it down this way. A hurry up and wait. Here's a similar topic. It's called the raise the bar. If you were early, someone should have said, you should have been here even earlier. You should have got some more sleep last night. You shouldn't have did this. You shouldn't have did that. Oh, it's because of your weed smoking habits. Oh, it's because of alcohol, ain't it? They just automatically go and assume the worst. Assume the worst, hurry up and wait, and raise the bar. The raise the bar philosophy is this. It's like, all right, whatever standard I set for you, the minute you achieve that standard, all of a sudden I raise the bar. It's like, when you dangle the toy in front of the cat, and as the cat goes to grab it, you lift it. And then the cat misses. You know what I'm saying? This is how they keep us going at the rat wheel, is by these same strategies right here. Then all right, so raise the bar, hurry up and wait. Here's the best definition for hurry up and wait I've ever heard. And it was my buddy, man, from Florida. His name's Dale Product, rapper dude, or a dude that made beats. This was my dog, my homie. Anyway, hurry up and wait. He didn't say hurry up and wait, but what he said is sometimes going slow is really going fast. And here's the analogy that he used. He was talking about on a video game where it's a racing video game. And he said, listen, dude. Because he was trying to tell me how to play. I wasn't listening because, it's one thing I liked about this guy is that, look, he never was a yes man. If I said something he didn't agree with, he had no problem with telling me. And I learned from that. Like it says in the Bible that a fool despises correction, but a wise man, you know what I'm saying, embraces it, basically. I mean, that's not the exact words, but that's what it boils down to. Listen, someone who's going to be wise is going to, when they make a mistake, they wanted someone to point it out. Like, hey, man, watch out. You almost stepped into that bear trap over there. And then if you say, I don't believe that there's a bear trap there, and then you step and a bear trap snaps your leg, that's because you were a fool. And you wouldn't listen to your brother trying to save you from harm. You know what I'm saying? That's why when people get, I know it all and I'm always right, that's what a self-righteous person is. That's really what it means. I'm always right. It's like, And if you think that way and you're not always right, well, you know what I'm saying? You're a poser. But anyway, sometimes going slow is going fast, and the analogy is the video game. And he was like, coming up towards the corner. You know what I'm saying? Since I'm sitting there trying to race these guys down the straightaway. So, you build up all this speed here. But then when this corner comes, if you come into it and you're going too high of a speed, when you try to turn, it kicks you off towards the outside of the track. You know what I'm saying? So he explained to me, he's like, look, you got to prepare for that back here. And he was like, the quicker you slow down, the better you hit the turn. And then the quicker you get to speed up on the other side of the turn. So he goes, sometimes going slow is going fast. In other words, it's when everyone abandons the hurry up and wait philosophy, because that's a perfect example of hurry up and wait. Because I'm speeding to this part of the track, then I go off the track, which kills all my traction, kills my speed, my acceleration, my overall time. I'm losing positioning in the race. So listen, since I was so eager in a hurry that I got ahead of myself, and now I have to sit here and wait. Here's a perfect example. There's a stretch down in Flint through downtown. It's called Court Street, and it's got these lights. And these things are synchronized that if you are going the speed limit, you will hit every light. Unless you're on the end stretch where they all switch at the same time. Then you kind of got to speed. And you'll make every green, or you'll make every orange or yellow light. So it works both ways there. But if you're in a hurry and you speed through there, you'll start catching the red lights down towards the middle. And then you'll have to speed to the next one, and it turns red as you get there. And you'll speed to the next one, turn red as it gets there. I mean, for instance, that's the hurry up and wait philosophy, which it's really counterproductive. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of your own resource. I mean, which is your energy, because that's what we all, regardless if we don't do anything every day, by eating and moving around, we create energy. You know what I'm saying? Every day, or we take part of this process. And what you do with that, you can create more or save, or you can just waste it. You know what I'm saying? There's all kinds of ways you can waste it. I mean, it's just making good use is important. And how do you make a good use is you don't work harder, you work smarter. You learn things, you learn tricks, ways to make hard jobs easier, like using tools. That's what separates us from the animal kingdom. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Really. Because listen, all things in the animal kingdom build. You know what I'm saying? And they always do it right on time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't speed up the growth of the corn, and you can't lessen it. It grows when it's supposed to, and when it's time to get eaten, it gets eaten. I mean, basically. So these hurry up and wait philosophy, look, Obamacare was a hurry up and wait philosophy. At the beginning, they're saying everyone has to have it by this date, and then all this time later, it's worse. Now it finds out it was broken in the beginning. Are you telling me it took that many years to figure this out? Bullshit. Listen, it doesn't take. This isn't rocket science. It's just math, dude. Just look, follow the money, connect the dots. Cross the I's, or cross the T's and dot the I's, man. I mean, it's simple as that. But for some reason, this is all hurry up and wait. Everything is hurry up and wait. You want to rush, you know what I'm saying, to a stop sign, and then rush from that stop sign onto another, when you could just, go, not go too slow, not go too fast. Just look, everything in its time and place. Everything in due time. Look, no rush to make it worse. When you rush things, you might rush it to a better situation, or you might rush to your death. You know what I'm saying? You can't force perfection. These things just have to happen because it's the time. And it's, you know, I mean, it works like that. You can't force some things. Some things only come in due time, or when the time comes, because I think there are appointments where it was to take place. It's just, look, it's I don't know, man. It's weird. Everything's already declared from the beginning unto the end. So that kind of lets you know that there is some kind of system or some kind of time clock, some kind of chain of events. So you can't force these things. You can, I mean, in some instances, I mean, all right, in the Bible, when Abraham prayed for Lot, basically, and God not to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah, God stopped from destroying it he held it back for a few days, for a little time. And I mean, listen, if that happened, and that's true, then we can push it back just for a few days, even if it's only for counting these few righteous who still are out here. I mean, I'm not saying I'm one of the righteous. Listen, since I still have a conscience and I can even wonder about this, shows there's still hope. Because the minute that people stop questioning things and stop looking back into the conscience, is like, that's when listen, all the men in Sodom and Gomorrah didn't even know anything was wrong. They never even considered that they were wrong. They thought it was right. And listen, this can happen to anyone. That's why, we always gotta just take another reading. You know what I'm saying? On the moral compass. I know I like to use this as a as a analogy all the time, but it's just because it works. And if you still think to make a reading once in a while, I guess there still is hope. But the minute you stop and you just give in and you accept things as they are, and this is the way they have always been and they're always going to be, that's when they become that way, and you have totally stepped off into the dark side zone.